Alright, let's start. So let's continue with centroid. So last time we discussed this problem. You have to find the centroid of the area, and to find the centroid of the area, we are going to divide this into subcomponents. So we are going to divide this into subparts. That is four parts. That is the square, triangle, uh, then another triangle, and this sector of the circle. Okay. So I have made some measurements for this. Length of this triangle is 18 by 15. This is 6 by 15, and this is 18 by 11. And this is a sector of radius, and this radius is obtained by square root of 11 square plus 19 square. Okay, and that is equal to 14.213. Okay, and this angle alpha is given as tan inverse of 9 by 11. Okay, so we have got the dimensions of all the areas. Now let's do the calculations for each of these areas one by one. So first area is the rectangle. Size is 18 by 15, so area is 18 by 15. X coordinate is 18 by 2. Y coordinate is 15 by 2. Second coordinate is the triangle, that is this triangle, second part. And it is half 6, 8, 15. And centroid is 1/3 of 6 plus this 18. Right. So centroid is 18 plus 1 by 3 of 6. And yi is half of that. So this is your x-axis, so yi will be half of that. So that is 15 by 2. Third area is half 18 by 11. Xi will be 18 by 2, and yi will be, this is triangle is in this way, so it is height is 11, so centroid will be 11 by 3. Okay, and it is below the axis, so this will be negative, so it is minus 11. Fourth area is half r square theta, that is the area of the circle. And since this is subtracted, this is to be subtracted, so this is taken as negative. So this will be minus, and that is equal to minus r is what we have calculated already, 14.213 square, and theta is tan inverse of 9 by 11, and that you have to convert it into radians, pi by 180. 1 point. Calculate this. How much that angle is. This is theta. This is radians. Centroid will be x will be half of this total. Total is 18, so 18 by 2, and yi will be, now to calculate the centroid of a sector. So centroid of the sector yi is this coordinate, right? And this value will be given as 2r sine alpha divided by 3r. If you recall the list of formulas that were given. Okay. But now this is with respect to this corner or the center of the sector. Okay. But we are required to find the centroid with respect to this axis. This is the axis, x-axis. Okay. So the centroid will be this total height, that is 11 minus, okay, so that is this distance. Alright. And since it is below the axis, it should be negative. Okay, so we write this whole thing. So it would be 11 minus of 11 minus 2r sine alpha divided by 3 alpha.
Now let us consider this motion of a particle from point A to point B. Now, there are so many paths here. This path 1, 3, 1. You have second path. It can move from point A to B in this path 2. And the third one is the path.
सर अल्फा tan इनवर्स के फॉर्म में, तो क्या पहले उसको साइन इनवर्स में कन्वर्ट करके करना पड़ेगा कैसे?
नहीं नहीं, डायरेक्टली tan इनवर्स फाइंड आउट करो. Right? And this here theta is the complete angle. Theta is 2 times alpha. Right, so this is, keep that in mind. Right, and alpha here should be in radians. So this comes out to be 1.37, and this is minus 11 minus 2 into r, it is 14.213 into sine alpha. Now here you have to take it as degrees, 39.289 divided by 3 times alpha, that is 0.686. Alright, so calculate all these values.
In numerator you are taking it as degrees and denominator as radian.
Yes, radian. This is in radians. Okay, this is in radians. Okay. And reason for that is, see, when you are doing your calculation in your calculator, the angle is under the angles is set in degrees. Okay, but here in the formula it is in here it is in radians. So sine, whether it is in degrees or radians, the ratio, it is just a ratio, so that will remain same. But since your calculator is set in degrees, we have to take this in degrees. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now calculate this, all these values, complete this table, tell me the values one by one.
सर फोर्थ वाले में वाई आई -2.254.
Correct. Minus 2.25 and is 35. So 2.254 is also correct. Okay, so should I give the rest of the areas one by one? Has somebody calculated it? Name
First is 270,
270,
second is 45,
45, third is 99.
third is 99, and fourth is 68.68.
No, you have not taken. See, I told that theta is 2 times alpha. You have taken it alpha, that is your, that is why you are getting it. So multiply it by 2.
Okay, sir.
How much is that?
Yeah. So I have the and you use your
136.72.
138 I am getting. 6. XI?
9,
9. Then
20.
20. Correct. Then again 9. This is also 9. Okay. And YI? 7.5. Again, this is 7.5. One third of 11 is minus
3.67.
Okay, now compute this column AIXI and AIYI and tell me the values one by one.
right here. Or final position minus initial position. So if you use this equation, then it is what is the solution is there at point that substitute minus position of particle at point. So this is this. So this one is here between distance and this. So now let us discuss about velocity. Velocity rate of change of distance. We already studied all
Sir,
Yes?
sir, I had a doubt. Sir, while calculating the centroid for sector,
Mm-hmm.
the the angle is the angle is the entire angle, right, on the both
Semi
sides
angle.
of
Half angle.
x-axis.
It is a half angle.
So so here half
This
angle is
half.
tan inverse 9 by 11.
Correct, because this is C. This is 11. Okay, and this is 9. Because total is 18. Na? Half of that will be 9 and 9.
No, that I got. But there you multiplied it by 2 in the.
Yes, because here while calculating the area of the sector, we take the entire angle, that is theta. Okay, and
Okay.
theta will be 2 times alpha. I hope that is clear to all of you. If you have any doubts, please ask immediately.
acceleration.
Okay, can tell me the values one by one? AIXI and AIYI.
Retarding. They are same.
2430. Yeah.
Correct, correct. Second one,
Acceleration.
900.
900. The next,
Velocity by
890.
891.
Correct. And last one,
change.
Minus 12, 45.33.
correct. Minus 12, 1245.3338. This that is a minor round of error. And AIYI will be
67.5.
no. First one, AIYI 270 into 7.5.
Oh,
2025.
Correct. 2025 X.
337.5.
337. multiply x.
E1 okay?
363.033.
Correct. That is just a round of error. But if you just directly multiply 99 by 1/3 of 11, it will get 363 directly. Okay. Last one.
So you get
20.25 minus 20.25.
A, this and this. This and this.
but
311.83.
Correct. 311.8. So we just and display. So these are all the values. Now calculate the centroid by calculating summation AI first. Then calculate summation AI xi and summation AI yi. So x bar, as you know, it is given as summation AI xi divided by summation AI y bar summation AI yi divided by summation AI.
That is what I think. Let us have uniform acceleration. The acceleration is
कदम से कोई
person
एसबी कदम पूछ रहा था बार बार कोई प्रोफेसर का बेटा था हमारे पास में इंडिया
इसमें क्या है?
ये विष्णु कदम जी
हाँ
वाइट कर देंगे ना
हाँ छोटा है
वाइट कर काला कलर का
हाँ
Tell me the values.
आज तो बैठना आता मीटिंग है
अच्छा ओह
Summation AI.
So summation AI is 275.62.
Correct.
Summation AI xi is 2975.62.
Correct.
Summation AI yi is 2311.33.
Correct.
And x bar is 10.79.
Correct.
And y bar is 8.38.
Correct. 10.79, that is 10.8 and 8.3. Alright. Any questions before we proceed to the next one? Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay. Locate the centroid of the plane area shown. Okay, so this is the area for which we have found the centroid. So what we are going to do, we are going to construct one triangle here. Okay, so we are going to add these two triangles, 1 and 2, and we are going to subtract this center, this center. Okay, so let me just represent it figure. Right, so this is how it will be. So one triangle, second triangle, and the third center. So add 1 plus 2 and subtract 3. Right, so that is the equality. Okay. Now we have to find the centroid of this. Now y bar is this is symmetrical, so y bar will be 0 since the axis is passing through the axis of symmetry. So y bar is 0, so we don't need really need to calculate y bar, so we directly go for the x bar. Okay. So let's calculate, do the calculation one by one. Right, so dimensions are there. So area of first start. So first is this triangle. So this is 6 by 9. 6 by 9. So it is half 9 into 6. This area. Xi will be 1/3 of 9. Now remember the origin is over here. Okay. Alright. So centroid of this will be 1/3 of 9. So this total distance is 9. So centroid this will be 1/3 of 9. Plus you have to add this distance, and that distance is 3 root 3. So 1/3 of 9 plus 3. Okay, how I got this 3 root 3? See, this is 6, this is 3. So this angle will be how much? It will be sine inverse. This angle will be sine inverse of
Half.
yes, 3 by 6, that is half. So this is 30 degrees. Okay, this is 30 degrees. So this angle is 30 degrees. So this distance will be 6, or this distance. So this is 6, this is 3, and this is 30 degrees. So this will be 6 cos 30, and cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So that comes out to be 3 root 3. Alright. So this is how I calculate the distance. Okay. So total distance will be 1/3 of this height of the triangle plus this distance, 3 root 3. Second area is this area, this triangle marked as 2, and again it is half base is 3 root 3 into height 6. And xi will be, see now generally we calculate it from the base. Okay, so from base it is 1/3 of the height, but from the apex it will be 2/3 of the height. So the centroid will be 2/3 of the height, that is 2, 3. Yes, yes, somebody was asking something. And third area is the area of the sector, and that is given as r square into r. So either you can take half, this area is either half r square theta or r square r. Where theta is twice of r. So basically, if you substitute here 2 alpha, you will get it as r square alpha. So both the formulas are same basically. Okay, so just keep in mind when you are writing it as alpha, it is the half angle. Okay, so radius is how much? Radius is 6. R is 6 inches. Okay, and alpha we already calculated as 30 degrees, and here you have to write it in the radians, so it will be pi by 6. So this is 6 square into pi by 6, and this will be negative. I hope that is clear, the difference between alpha and theta. This is alpha, okay, and this total angle is theta, okay, and that is 2 times alpha. So area of a sector is half r square theta, or is equal to r square alpha. Okay, where alpha, where theta is the total angle and it is twice of alpha. So whichever is easier for you to remember, you can use that. Now centroid will be 2r sine alpha. So that is 2r sine alpha divided by 3 times alpha. So that is equal to 2 into r is 6 into alpha is 30 degrees divided by 3 times alpha, that is pi by 6. Alright, so calculate and tell me the values. Just tell me the values.
Just expand this and then cancel all the terms which are getting cancelled. Finally, but even if you do not remember this time because everything is in the second equation. Suppose they use it equal to 20 second and ask you to get what is then this is going to be 28 seconds. So what you can do is first you calculate S for 20 seconds, S for 19 seconds, and then S20 is given by
Just tell me the areas one by one.
S20 is given by S20 minus S20 minus S19. That is S8 and calculate. This is how the motion of particle when uniform acceleration really maximum.
Hello.
Motion of particle.
Is anybody calculating?
So AI first is 27,
27.
second is 9 root 3, and third is 18.84.
Correct. And this is minus 18.8. And xi values are
What happens is the particle moves with constant velocity of uniform velocity. So that means it is right hand. So everywhere the velocity remains a constant velocity. You will be everywhere. You use this first equation. Again, don't need any yes, we are eight. Acceleration.
8.196.
correct. 8.196.
V is equal to that means particle moving with say 15 meters per second is equal to
3.464.
3.464. Okay. And last one.
3.82.
Correct. 3.8197 or 3.8. Okay. And product AIXI.
So what do we get?
221.292.
Correct. 221.292 or 221.3.
Get these. So whenever a particle moves with uniform or
Second is 53.97.
Correct. 54.
71.96.
Correct.
Third
Minus
is
71.99 or 17.8. So calculate summation AI and summation AI xi and calculate the centroid.
which one? Yeah. It's only one equation. That is the last whereas whenever a particle moves with uniform acceleration, it has three equations. Whereas the uniform motion only one. There is science problem. Particles have been such that force can use from initial position.
Just tell me the value of centroid.
Minus 8. Position S. Then another price. Not A to B. A to get B or A.
summation AIXI is 23.74.
No, 23 points. Summation AI is 23.74.
Sorry, summation AI. Sorry.
Summation, correct. Summation AI is 23.7.
23.74. And the summation AIXI is 203.31.
Correct. 3.31 and centroid is
8.564.
correct. 8.56 and y bar is 0. Alright. So this is the centroid. So x bar comma y bar. This is how you write the final answer. This will be there in the notes. Let's go to some more complicated problems like okay. So find centroid of this area. So now in this case, x bar is 0. It is symmetrical about y axis. X bar will be 0. So let's divide these areas into subcomponents. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to construct a triangle over here. So the equivalent area will be this sector, this complete sector. This is the half angle.
Final position is this.
This is alpha. I'm going to call this as theta. So this is a right angle triangle. So cos theta is equal to opposite side. So adjacent side is 50 divided by hypotenuse, that is the that is given as 100. Okay, so this is 100 and this is 50. So that is equal to half. So theta is 60 degrees, that is pi by 3. Right? So alpha will be pi minus pi by 3. So that is equal to 2 by 3 of pi. So the equivalent areas will be this complete sector plus this triangle minus this semicircle. So let's display that. Okay, so this will be complete sector of semi-angle alpha, and this semicircle, that has to be subtracted. And this triangle. Okay. So in this case, the angle included by the sector of the circle is not acute, it is obtuse. Okay, it is greater than 180 degrees. Still, all the formulas will remain the same. Okay. In terms of alpha, all the equations for the calculations of the sector will remain the same. So let's do the calculations one by one. Alright, so first area, so it is r square alpha, so that is equal to 100 square into 2 pi by 3. And yi will be 2 by 3 r sine alpha by alpha. So that is equal to 2 by 3 into 100 into sine 2 pi by 3 divided by pi by 3. AI area will be this half base, and this is 100, this is also 100, and this angle is 60 degrees, so this will be 30 degrees. So it is total length will be 2 times 100 into cos 30. Okay. So that comes out to be 173.2. So this is, so area of this entire triangle will be half base into height. So that is base is half into 173.2 into height is 50. Centroid will be, so now here your coordinate axis is this one. This is your origin, this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. Okay, and this is the circle, so you are measuring it from here. So this is the triangle, okay, whose height is 50. So centroid will be somewhere over here, and this will be 2/3, not 1/3, because you are measuring it from the apex. 2/3 of height is 2/3 of 50, and so it is below the x-axis, which is taken as negative. So it will be minus 2 by 3 into 50. And third will be semicircle, that is pi into 75 square divided by 2, half of the circle. And for semicircle, this is 4r by 3 pi from the base. Okay, so that is 4 into 75 divided by 3 pi. So if I just mark it on the semicircle, this is somewhere over here.
Sir,
Yes?
sir, first you took the sector, right?
Yes.
Then we have taken the semicircle as negative area, right?
Yes.
Sir,
Then,
what will be the resultant figure of those two? I mean, like, if
no,
you
you have taken
subtract.
3. No, you have forgotten the triangle also. Sector plus triangle minus semicircle. So resultant will be this one. This
Yes,
area.
the shaded part.
Yes. Is that alright?
Yes, sir.
So and this is centroid of the semicircle. So this distance is 4 into r divided by 3 times pi. That is the list from the list of the formulas, and r is in this case 75. So that's what I have written over here, 4r by 3 pi, and that is 4 into 75 divided by 3. Okay, so calculate this summation here at summation ai yi.
Try to solve. Yeah, that's it. Let's stop that. Traffic signals. The signal are accelerated. Are the acceleration at constant of 2 meters per second. That is acceleration. For car, acceleration of car is constant. Slow its motion. It will have constant acceleration. Second stage. Car is starting and he is starting in second stage and he is accelerating 3 seconds.
Tell me the values.
There and when and where you will overtake, you will overtake because your acceleration is more than acceleration of car. You will be starting in seconds later. Somewhere it will overtake car. This is like so this distance is that means displacement of displacement of given the when and where when at what distance when and at what time on the sun. Now suppose if you take and car
Just tell me the values one by one.
the time taken the car will be line of course. Yes. The starting 3 seconds has to be line. That is right. Or if you take other, if you take the time taken the car will reach line of course. Since he has started 3 seconds earlier, so the time taken the car is that does it. But now I am taking 3 seconds for so we now since the distance most velocity doesn't because they are at rest at the second. So for car A, motion of car immediately of acceleration A picture. Considering A equal to suppose I write this point at A, I am considering motion A. Can you use these equations whenever particle moves on acceleration? The equation what is the name? But since the displacements are same, it is of second equation.
Sir, can you just show the figure again? Thank you, sir.
Okay.
For R, A for car, B for car.
Just tell me the values.
And this is the key. Let's say we are saying half assumption of large and economic large.
Sir, AI is 20,943.95.
Summation AI.
No, only AI first.
First one. Okay. 20,943.95.
0.95.
Second one.
4330
4330
minus 889 8835
minus
35
8835.73. Correct. And said yi is
27.566
27.567 and this
minus 33.33
is 53 and
31.83.
31.8. Okay. Okay, and I will just give the summation AI values. You can verify that later. So summation AI is 164.16438.22 and summation AI YI is 151.790. Okay, so you can just do the calculations later and verify that, because I just want to complete this one last example and it is going to take a little bit more time. So I want to, for the purpose of speed, I am just giving the values. And y bar comes out to be 9.23 and x bar of course is 0. Alright. So just note down this value and let's go to the next example. Alright, can I start the next example? Alright, okay. So next is find the centroid of this area. So now first you have to divide this into subcomponents. So I will divide this into this quarter circle.
Can you save the calculator? Substitute.
And then this rectangle. This one more rectangle. And then subtract this triangle. Okay, so let me just show you how I'm going to actually do it. So this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, so positive, 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 and negative. So let's calculate this one by one and make this table. So let's start by this square first. So first is the square. So area is 6 by 5. 6 by 5. Xi will be minus 3 because half of this 6 divided by 2, and yi will be positive, that is 5 by 2. That is minus 6 by 2, that is minus 3, and this will be 5 by 2, that is equal to 2.5. Next, second, right, so this is for the first. Second, let's take the big rectangle. Alright, so second is this rectangle. So rectangle is again 11 by 4. This is 4. This is 6 plus the radius of the circle, that is 5. So this is total is 6 plus 5, so that is 11. And xi will be half of this 11. So this total is 11. So half of that will be 11 by 2. Somewhere over here, 11 by 2, and this also will be 11 by 2 with reference to the. So what it remains is, so this total is pi. So the xi will be on this side. So if I measure it from here, it will be at a distance of erase or second is 11 by 4. So this will be somewhere over here. So that will be at 5.5 from the edge. Okay. And this distance is equal to the radius of the quarter circle, that is 5. So this in fact becomes minus 0.5. Right? And yi will be half of the height, so this will be minus 2.
You have to get what is the velocity at point of r, and this is when you do like a for c and then e for this is
Next is the quarter circle.
r and e for e.
That is pi into r square, pi square by 4, and this is the easiest one to figure out. That is 4r by 3 pi, and this is also 4r by 3 pi.
Velocity of r
Last one, that is the triangle. Okay. So fourth one, triangle. So what is the height? Height is this total height.
for b, e for
Okay, so that is 9.
e for
And base is, this is 3.5. This total distance is 6 plus 5, 11. So this will be how much? 6 plus 5 minus 3.5. So that is equal to how much? 7.5. Right? So this will be half. Base is 7.5. Let me just erase this. This will be 7.5.
yeah, anyway,
And height will be
you have to get here one answer, one
9.
appropriate answer,
So
correct
half
answer. Otherwise,
7.5 into 9, and this has to be subtracted. Okay, so this is negative, so it is minus. Alright.
See, we are getting two positive. But we are taking 11.7, right? Why so logically it cannot be
Okay.
1.7.
Now let's find the centroid. Okay. So what will be the centroid? Centroid is somewhere located over here, and that will be from the base. It will be 1/3, 7
We
point.
have neglected is that only. See here.
Okay.
T is
So
the time section.
that will be how much? Can somebody tell me?
Beginning of create digit process.
It will be 2.5. Correct? So this distance is 2.5. Okay. So total is 7.5. So what is remaining? 7.5 minus 2.5. That is 5. Okay. So with respect to this origin, what will be the distance of the centroid? What will be this distance? So this is 3.5. So this small segment is 1.5. Okay. So this distance is 5 minus 1.5. So that is equal to 3.5. And it will be minus because it is on the negative side of the axis. So this is minus 3.5. And yi will be 1/3 from the base.
सर origin आपने खुद choose किया ना मतलब
Origin is given in the question.
okay
Origin is given in the question. If you are finding this origin to be tough, then you can shift the origin and do the calculation, but then again you have to give the final answer with reference to this origin.
Just tell me what is the.
Yeah, but this is the most convenient one, I think. That is what I suppose. Alright. Any questions? Do you want me to explain this again for the triangle? Minus half into 7.5 into 9, and this is minus 3.5. Okay, so this is the calculation for x. Now y with height is 9. This is 7.5. So height is 9. So this centroid for y will be 1/3 of height. So that is 1/3 of 9. So that is equal to 3. Okay. So this distance is 3, and we need to find this distance from the origin, the y from the origin. Okay. And its total distance is given as 4. So this will be 4 minus 3. So that is equal to y. And it is on the negative side of the origin. So this will become minus 1. Okay, so we have got all the centroids. Now do the calculations. Any questions you have, you ask. If you have not followed any part, if you want me to explain it again, please. If anybody has any question, please ask immediately. So tell me the values, AI, XI values. Next slide. Tell me the AI, XI values.
ये मैंने एक बार स्पॉट है वेलोसिटी ऑफ 26% at this particular spot. Then they came with 26%.
Just write the answers for the speed. Just tell me whether these are correct or not. Minus 90, minus 22. This is 2.12. This is 41.62. This is 118.13. And AIY I also I will write it is 75 minus 88, 41.62, 33.7.
That means here the motion of police side is
The summation
constant or uniform.
9.88,
Having uniform acceleration.
summation of AIXI, the summation AI, summation AIXI. What is 37.7 summation AI by I 62.37 x bar is summation AI xi summation AI y bar is summation AI yi summation. That comes out to be 0.797 centimeter and 1.04 centimeter. All right, we are just about run out of time. If you have any questions, let me know. So that completes Centroid.
Sir.
Yes.
So there was a question in that question bank which you gave that there is a triangle and there is a semicircle.
That is part of assignment also. So that question is in assignment. You have to solve that. That is a part of the assignment. Triangle and semicircle. No? The hypotenuse of the
yes.
Hypotenuse of the triangle is the diameter of the semicircle. Yes. That is a part of assignment. So you should try to solve it on this. I can give you a hint for that. This is the question. And this is the semicircle. Okay. So calculate the centroid of the semicircle. What is the centroid of the semicircle? 4r by
r and 4 by 3 pi.
By 3 pi. Okay. So and then find out the angle made by this. Theta. So this is theta. This is how much? This is I think this is 3 na I think, and this is 4 I think. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this will be tan inverse of 3 by 4.
37. Okay.
That's 36.86. This is 36.86. This is also 36.86. So theta will be 90 minus 36.86. So you got the angle in the side. So resolve it and add this distance. Alright? I think I have given more than enough. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. I will upload the notes by end of the day.
सर पहले के भी नोट्स अपलोड करने के बाकी है
नहीं कर दिए सब ये देखो सब है इसमें अपलोडेड ऑल नोट्स class materials EM lecture notes see all the notes are there
सर ये लेक्चर 11 है आपने लेक्चर 7 तक ही किया है
हाँ lecture 7 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 and today I will upload 11 7th is I think centroid na yes centroid so centroid one lecture I have done earlier so that I have uploaded which one you are missing
सर वो लेक्चर 8 9 मुझे
that is taught by other faculty no so he will upload
okay sir
all right that's all for today thank you thank you very much bye
Thank you, sir.